Well, how do you do, everybody? Welcome to the second game of the season for the new Trier Trevians to take on the Briercrest Christian Saints from suburban Memphis, Tennessee. Obviously, the first time we've ever been down here.
Number 6, Clay Sazinski.
This campus, East Central suburban Memphis, about the easiest way to describe it. There's a strike. Clay Sazinski leading it off for the Trevians. New Trier lost their home opener. A lot of action late in the game in that one. 0-2 on Sazinski. Leading it off here. And strike three. So one up, one down. Here's Liam O'Neill.
Next for the Trevians, number 4, Liam O'Neill.
And they got kind of their own version of the bleacher bums out there in left field. O'Neill, the batter. And he did go. There's a strike. Yeah, we're going to have to move here during the game. I can see this one coming. Although this is a good shot, the problem is that we're shooting through netting and there's no give on that netting. Strike three, 2 down, and Mike Hurley, the batter. Will Jamison scheduled to start for the Trevians. The lefty delivers in there for a strike. Hurley bats, delivery, pitches high ball. Top half of the first inning of this one, just underway. And the road trip. There's a fly ball, left fielder waits and takes it for the out. And the Trevians go quietly in the top half of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. End of a half inning of play, no score. And go to the bottom of the frame. And the Saints lead it off with Justin Mask, the batter. To face Jamison, there's a strike, strike one. Well, kind of unique, the Trevians playing Briercrest here today. And a little scoop up over to first in time. And one away. Here's Connor Shamblin. And next week in real time, Highland Park will be here. Same field and same opponent. Ball outside. Our schedule only one time. Next week, in real time, we'll be doing Loyola games. Ball 4. And Shamblin aboard via the walk. Parker Jordan, the batter. And fouled one off. Draw to first. There you see the problem. That's that problem with not having any give on that netting. Ground ball right to second, over to first, double play, and we're done with the first inning. Both teams go quietly at the end of one. No score between New Trier and Briercrest. We'll be back with more. covering football, basketball, ice hockey, and baseball. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. Parents who host lose the most. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Moving along, top of the second inning. And the Trevians send Matt Can to the plate to lead it off. And the first pitch, high and tight, a ball. Will McNulty and Dylan McGuire do up. Well, it is a little bit chilly here in Memphis. At least we don't have the wind blowing in off the lake. So there is an advantage. The lefty delivers. Ball 3. As we said, we had to move, so we get the screen in the way. Ball 4. And can aboard via the walk. And Will McNulty, the batter. They look over the pitch and grazed him. So McNulty aboard at first.
14, Dylan McGuire.
And here's Dylan McGuire. So 2 on. Dylan Horvitz on deck. Squares the bunt and takes a pitch outside for a ball. Runners with their lead. The lefty looks in and took too long, and McGuire steps out. Now back it. And high and outside a ball. And well outside a ball. And in there for a strike. Two on. Both via gifts. Nobody out. Top of the second inning. And Tennessee will probably get at least a couple of opportunities to get down here, hopefully. If nothing else, watch a lot of baseball from Tennessee. There's a strike in the outside corner. As Charlie Tilson, class of 2011 Trevian, drafted by the St. Louis Cardinals in the second round, has been assigned to Memphis. The Memphis Redbirds. They're playing a baseball stadium. Looks a little bit like Camden Yards in downtown Memphis. Fake the runner back to second. Again, pulls it back and takes ball 4. So the bases are loaded with nobody out, and Dylan Horvitz, the batter. And a ground ball right to the second baseman. Out at second, out at first. The DP dropped the ball, but that was on the exchange, so the double play on the hand exchange, he dropped the ball. But a run does come home, and it's 1-0 New Trier. Pitch high and outside the ball. Spencer Campbell, the batter. So runner at third. Swing and a miss. Strike. So the Trevians have a run on no hits here. And low and inside the ball. They lock and load. Swing and a miss. Straight. And I think the count's blackjack. Fine. Campbell, 21. Now the pitch. It's high, a ball. Got a lot of baseball on our various network affiliates. Ball 4. And runners at the corners for the Trevians. We officially have on our schedule 45 games in the springtime regular season. Now they pitch in there for a strike. And stolen base uncontested for Spencer Campbell. And we're about to throw it with the runner at third. So runners at second and third. Pitch high and outside the ball to Eric Nicholas. And strike on the inside corner. A little early to tell exactly what everybody has. I know the newspapers, the downtown guys are already ranking teams and players. Too early in the year. And it doesn't mean anything anyway. You play the games. And this time of year, all the way to the playoffs, games really mean nothing other than quizzes. Have fun. Go out there and just do the best you can. Coach tells you what to do in situations, and can you figure out and remember how to do it? At least try to do it. And behind Eric Nicholas. And a soft little liner into left field. That's going to drop him for the base hit. And that's going to score 2 on the errant throw. Won't matter. Nicholas is going to stay at first. Now, on a throw home like that, I would have suspected he would have gone, but I guess not. For whatever reason. Back to the top of the batting order. Clay Sasinski high and tight. And Nicholas instead will try and steal second. Does so with the stolen base. Second stolen base of the ball game and the inning for the Trevians. First one was uncontested though. Pitch is high, a ball. So the Trevians lead 3-0 here. And low and inside the ball. Next week, coming up. We get to go to that new stadium that Kerry Wood and the Chicago Cubs built in Chicago by Lane Tech there. Beautiful little stadium. Ground ball. Second baseman over to first in time. And Trevians are done here in the top half of the second. But they put a 3-spot on the board and lead it 3-0 over Briercrest. And Christian Satterfield will be the first Saints player to face Will Jamison. And fouled off. Strike on the outside corner. So Christian Satterfield, Cole Staples, and Logan Burke due up for the Saints of Briercrest Christian. High and outside the ball. Jamison delivers, and whoops, hit better. And Satterfield aboard. Here's Cole Staples. You know, this time of year, everybody makes the playoffs. This is the same thing actually for Briercrest here in Tennessee. So everybody makes the playoffs. So the object isn't worrying about winning games to get into the playoffs. And you're still kind of feeling everybody out. Throw to first. Runner back. High fly ball. Right fielder and misjudged it. And it's a base hit. Well, that's kind of I would gather that was kind of an issue with the lights, because not too many schools in Illinois have lights. Kind of a luxury, particularly when you consider that half the season you're playing in 40, 50-degree weather anyway. Who wants to play in 30-degree weather with the wind blowing in off the lake under the lights? So 2 out, nobody out. Logan Burke, the batter. Here's a ground ball. Second baseman bobbles it, so he'll take the play at first. And the runners advance on up. Here's Trey Harrington. And 2 in scoring position and 1 out. And a pitch low ball. Like Loyola has lights, but Loyola, they only play a couple of games at night. I suppose they could practice a little bit longer using those lights. And a little miscommunication on the sides. Now we're ready. And in there for a strike. Will Jamison on the mound. Outfield play pretty much straight away. And fouled off. High bounder. Nice pickup by McGuire. And throws him out. But on the play to run home to score. And it's 3-1. New Trier leading Briercrest. Jack Anderson, the batter. 2 out now, runner in third. Strike three. And we've played through two. The Metro Chicago Sports Network on cable and the internet. You drink, you drive, you lose. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the third inning, and Will Can batting. Take it back. Liam O'Neill jumping ahead a little bit in the batting order. Liam O'Neill takes pitch high and outside the ball. O'Neill, Hurley, and Can do up here in the third. Trevians have a big couple of games early on. A home series with Loyola, Oak Park. Then a couple of crossover games. And then the start of the Central Suburban South season. The delivery outside the ball. Outside the ball. They lock and load. Strike three. And well away. Hit by Curley. Right fielder. Ball one. And pitch high, a ball. I've been kind of laughing a little bit. The people here in Tennessee have been remarking on how tall Ben Brecht is. Throwing to first, and 2 up, 2 down. And 6'8". And I go, well, you should have been around. As Matt Can gets grazed by a pitch and aboard at first. And here's Will McNulty. How they should have been around in the 2007 team, where the entire pitching staff was about as tall as Ben Brecht, and then the first baseman, catcher, and third baseman were all just as tall. That was a year I'd hate to be a 5'3" second baseman squaring the bunt too soon. Get the fear of God coming at you. 6'5", 6'8". 6'6", 6'5" behind you. Pitch on the way, and that's high a ball. It was a team that finished second in state in 2007. A one-hitter, and they lost. Now the delivery, high and outside the ball. Here's the strike. It's another thing about strangeness of baseball, and that is that even teams that are highly regarded all season long, all four, they get into those must-win single elimination games, and the teams that win are not necessarily those teams with the highly regarded teams that are great teams. The teams that end up winning are the teams that get over the monarch butterflies that are flying around. You get so many of them in those games. It worked against New Trier in 2007, worked for them in 2009. They won state. Not saying that there's not something there team-wise, but sometimes there's a little extra, and that is the nervousness that comes into playing in a championship game. There's a strike to Dylan McGuire. 2 out, 2 out. And a high powder foul. There go the runners. Doesn't matter, he got hit by the pitch. And the bases are loaded.
Our next batter is number 2.
And here's Dylan Horvitz. So again, via the gifts, the Trevians have the bases loaded. And a ground ball. Knocked down, pick up, throw, in, tied. And we're done with the top half of the third inning. We go to the bottom half of the third. And the Trevians leading it 3-1. And Hunter Smith leads it off for the Saints. Ground ball third to first for the out. 1 up, 1 down here, and back to the top of the batting order. Justin Mask, the batter. So Justin Mask bats, and Jamison delivers, and a foul ball. And outside the ball. They lock and load, and foul ball off to the left. Strike 3. Caught him on the outside corner. 2 up, 2 down. And Connor Shamblin, the batter. And swinging a strike. Shamblin walked. Raced on a double play in the first inning. Batting here in the third. And straight. Inside the ball. Well, congratulations to a number of things catching up a little bit. The new Trier Trevians girls team is ranked number 1 in the country again. Girls soccer team. Congratulations to Matt Loddick, the assistant basketball coach at Valparaiso University. One of the top athletes to ever go to New Trier. Ended up playing basketball at Stanford. He is now the assistant basketball coach at Valparaiso University, and they are going to play in the NIT. And as of this broadcast, they're in the semifinals. Ball 4. And Shamblin goes forward via the wall. And Parker Jordan, the batter. Congratulations to Jeannie Bain, New Trier basketball player. She's going to be playing in the McDonald's All-American game. headed to Harvard in the fall. Fly ball, shallow, and whoopsie, dropped it. And on the air, everybody's safe. And center field, and a diving, well, nope, can't get that one either. That's a single. And a run home. And it's 3-2. Time call.
Up next for the Saints, number 32, Cole.
And Cole Staples, the batter. And congratulations to the new Trier Trevians ice hockey team. They won state again. After a couple of years away from that coveted event. Ground ball to third, and Dylan McGuire steps on the bag for the force out and the inning. At the end of 3, it's 3-2. New Trier leading Briercrest. We'll be back with more. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. A message into public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Well, we move along here. Top of the 4th inning. And the Trevians leading by a run. And Spencer Campbell leading it off. I was kind of remarking just how politically active is the Central Suburban South League. New Trier has a bunch of graduates that are in the House of Representatives and senator from Illinois. The governor of Illinois is a resident of the New Trier Township. The man that Barack Obama has selected as a potential nomination. Oh, nice pickup. Throw to first. Nope. Score that as a hit. Nice try, but hit by the pitch. Is Eric Nicholas, and Clay Sasinski, the batter, showing bunt. The man Barack Obama has chosen to be the next Supreme Court Justice. Merrick Garland is from Niles West High School. And Hillary Clinton is from Maine South High School. And strike out the inside corner. So 2 on. Sasinski gets the side. Low and inside a ball. Again, Sasinski showing bunt. Pulls it back and then tried to bunt it. Missed it. Throw to second. Not in time. Runner's safe. 2 on. They pull kind of an interesting shift here. They got that shortstop well over towards second. The second baseman in the hole and the first baseman moving in a little bit. Strike 3. And here's Francis Fay. He's batting for Liam O'Neill. And he showed bunt. Takes a pitch high ball. Runners with their lead. They look back. The pitch on the way, low and outside, a ball. 1 out, 2 on. And strike on the outside corner. Well, the idea of the bunt's fine, but you got to put your bat out there. Yeah, foul ball. Outside of first. And foul back. Not too far from us. Here in the middle stands at Briercrest Christian in Tennessee. Glad to have you with us, wherever you may be on the network line. And strike 3. So Fay is out. And here's Mike Hurley. Trevian's going to have to find some bats here this year. And Hurley, first pitch, gets hit. And the bases are loaded. And Matt Can, the batter.
Next batter's number 3, Matt Can.
And the pitch outside gets away. That's going to bring home a run. So a single and 2 hit batters, and with the bases loaded, the pass ball and the runner home. That's a strike. Can't. And it's 4-2 now, New Trier. Briercrest. And been, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hit batters. Foul ball. And strike 3. But the Trevians pick up an insurance run thanks to the gift. And we go to the bottom half of the 4th, halfway home with the ball game. New Trier leading Briercrest by the score of 4-2. Logan Burke leading it off for Briercrest. Low and outside a ball. Logan Burke, Trey Harrington, and Jack Anderson go up for Briercrest. Jamison delivers, swing and a miss. I got a little piece of it, foul tip. And cut one off for the strike. Yeah, so a little ground ball pick up by Jamison to throw to first, and comes down on the bag for the out. 1 away. Here's Trey Harrington. And he takes a pitch inside for a ball. We have so many games this year. Just be advised on our regular network line that not all the games will be seen on all our cable affiliates. That's kind of the way we work baseball. Kind of similar to the winter sports. And again, a comebacker on the tag out. 2 down. And Jack Anderson, the batter. And takes a strike. Strike 1. And a pitch high, a ball. The lock and load is low, a ball. And Jamison delivers up high in the eyes. Well, we're only doing half the games that New Trier, all 4, half the games here in Tennessee that New Trier is playing. Just having to do with scheduling and so forth. Not a first. Runner back. No, they got him. Picked him off first. And we're done with 4. New Trier leads it 4-2. We'll be back. You are watching the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Seatbelts. Click it or ticket, Illinois. A message into public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Off we go to the top of the 5th inning, and Will McNulty will lead it off for the Trevians. And first pitch inning, pop up foul. Whoa! Fair ball. We'll score that as an error. A misjudge on the part of the first baseman there. And McNulty aboard. Here's Dylan McGuire. At least that's how I'm unofficial scoring it. So McGuire bats, throw out at first, runner back. Top of the 5th. And that's a balk. And over to second. And a pitch high, a ball. To McGuire. Dylan Harvitz. On deck. So runner in scoring position with nobody out. And swing and a miss, strike. Hey, you're moving that shortstop like that, and you'll leave the potential for something right through the hole there. I don't like that positioning by that umpire there, but he's the one that makes the decision. That's a pitch low ball, gets away, and all the way over to third goes McNulty. So safe on an error, a balk, and a wild pitch pass ball, and runner on third. A little foul tip. Beat it into the ground. It's the New Trier team. The real question I have is whether or not they're going to come together as a team. Strike 3. 1, find the bats. And 2, work together as a team. I've seen teams collapse because they won't work together as teams. Pitch low and inside a ball. Dylan Horvitz, the batter. strike on the inside corner. And the pitch high, a ball. So Horvitz bats with the runner at third.
And now one out.
Went scooping at it, as we call it, fishing in the Skokie Lagoons. And a foul ball outside at third. And a base hit to right on the pulled-in infield. And that brings home another run. And it's 5-2.
And courtesy runner is Sean Duer. Here's Spencer Campbell.
Swing and a miss, strike. Well, what I was commenting a little bit earlier was that when the runner's on second, the Trevian runner in second, at shortstop is playing games to keep him honest and leaving a big hole on that left side of the infield doing that. It's almost like a shift to the right. And strike three.
Our next batter is number 28, Eric Nicholas.
So Spencer Campbell down.
And number 9, the batting order for the Trevians, Eric Nicholas. Bats here. And a ground ball. Shortstop. They'll take the play at second. And the fielder's choice. And that be the end of the inning. So we go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Trevians leading at 5-2. Dalton Good, the batter. Takes a pitch outside the ball.
In there for a strike.
Yeah, I don't like to see early in the season the starting pitcher go very deep in a ball game. Let him get a little work in, and that'll be it. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
So one away. Back to the top of the order.
And Justin Mask, the batter. And takes a pitch high, a ball. Bottom of the 5th inning. And fouled away. And a little ground ball. Pick up by Sosinski over to Can for the out.
And 2 up, 2 down.
Here's Connor Shamblin. And he takes a strike. Yeah, strike.
Well, I've had my first time I've ever been at Mount Carmel High School
On their home field. The ground ball. Fair ball right down the line. That's going to go for extra bases. Shamblin on his way to second. And we'll make it with a stand-up double.
And here is
Parker Jordan.
swing and a miss strike.
So the 2-out hit puts runner at second. Couple of look backs. Fouled off. High and tight a ball. Going through life with a permanent squint. 45 games on the schedule this spring. And another one fouled off. Jamison delivers, and he went fishing high. Strike three, and we're done with the fifth. At the end of five, it's 5-2. New Trier leading Briercrest Christian. We'll be back. The Metro Chicago Sports Network affiliates include New Trier Television, Comcast, Northern Cook County, Highland Park, Texas, Southeastern Lake County, and Extreme Northeastern Cook County, AT&T Uverse, WOW, RCN Cable, and selected games on YouTube. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the sixth inning here, and Trevians leading this one 5-2. And top of the batting order, Clay Sasinski fouls one off. Down the right field line. Down in the corner, out in the street. The pitch. It's a strike. This ball field kind of situated on the northeast section of the playing fields here at Briercrest, so it would, in a parking lot a good distance away, take a real shot to get a windshield whacker out here. Sasinski, pitcher touched it over to the second baseman, over to first. 1-4-3 on the put out, one away. And Francis Fay, the batter. And takes a pitch outside the ball. They're playing a lacrosse game, girls lacrosse game behind us here on the stadium field. High and outside the ball. High and tight the ball. I've been kind of laughing with the athletic director at New Trier. This is, of course, his last year retiring. He goes, 25 years is enough. I'm going, 25 years? What does that say about me? I got you beat by more than 15. In fact, I got him beat by 20. I've been doing this 45 years, high school sports. Although, to be honest with you,
what I do is a lot more relaxed than what he has to contend with by a long shot. Ball 4, and Fay aboard via the walk. And here's Mike Hurley. Mike gonna go to the University of Illinois next year. And there goes the runner, stolen base for Francis Fay. High pop up. And third baseman, the one that calls it, takes it for the out. And Matt Can, the batter. And pitch high, a ball. The outfield playing a little shallow. There's a fly ball. That's going to be a gapper out there to left center, up over the head, up against the, up to the warning track, and Can and Fay exchange places at second. And another run in, and it is 6-2 in favor of the Trevians. And Will McNulty, the batter. High and outside the ball.
Big guy. Two down now. Let's go. What's your mitt?
New pitcher on the mound for the Saints of Briercrest. And that's a strike. And low and outside a ball. And high and tight a ball. And above the letters. So Conover is lead off second. And a ground ball. Second baseman has it. Over to first, and we're done with the top of the sixth inning. But the Trevians add to their lead. And lead at 6-2 as we go to the bottom half of the sixth inning. Christian Satterfield, new pitcher on the mound for the Trevians. Sean Dwyer on the mound. And fouled off. Sean, number 3 of the Dwyer brothers. The pitch for the Trevs. Down at the feet. Ball. Pitch is high ball. And low and inside a ball, and Satterfield aboard via the walk, and here's Cole Staples. Batting for the Saints here. They look over. And well outside a ball. Nearly threw it away. Nice stop by Horvitz.
there for a strike. Low and outside a ball. Dwyer delivers, swing and a miss, strike. And strike 3.
So Staples out. And here's Logan Burke.
Going outside a ball. And scooped in. That's going to be a gapper out there to left center. Nicholas picks it up. And runner's going to hold up at second and third.
With the double by Logan Burke.
Here's Ryan Lawrence.
And we got a pinch runner out there.
DJ Robinson running out there.
Ryan Lawrence batting for Trey Harrington.
And the pitch. Hit there for a strike. Bottom of the 6th inning. Trevians leading by 4. Second game of the year for New Trier. And outside the ball. They look in. They lock and load from Dwyer. And that's a ball.
Trevians have a lot of size this year.
A lot of guys 6 foot tall and taller. And he just got hit by the pitch.
So Lawrence aboard.
And Jack Anderson, the batter. And ducks on the pond, bases loaded. Pitch is high, a ball. That's high ball.
This is Dalton Good.
Oh, I know what happened.
We had a little glitch in our
video. A nice catch that we actually had by Dylan McGuire. We had to change some equipment. Had a little equipment problem. Ball 4.
And that walks in a run. Dalton Good with the walk.
Jack Anderson popped out foul
on a beautiful catch from Dylan McGuire, but we were in the process of equipment malfunction and
Our next
didn't
batter is
catch
22,
that thing.
Justin Mask.
Sorry about that, but that's the problem when you only use a single camera. So a run in here on the walk with the bases loaded. The gift to Briercrest. Back top of the order, Justin Mask, the batter. And ball gets away, a pitch outside. Runners hold. Here's the strike. Scooped in and a high pop-up ball, giving chase as McGuire runs out of room. And in the dirt, a ball. So Mask with a chance to bring Briercrest closer. They've cut the lead in half, 6-3. And strike three, went fishing up high. We played 6. Trevians lead 6-3. We'll be back with more in just a moment here on the network. You are watching the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Drive at dusk, dawn, or night. Make sure you turn on your lights. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Hi ho, hi ho, to the 7th inning we go. Dylan McGuire letting it off. And first pitch hitting, ground ball. Second baseman has it, over to first. One up, one down. Here's Dylan Horvitz. And he takes a pitch outside for a ball. And that's Senator the ball. 2-0. The righty delivers, and that's low and out, maybe outside. And strike on the inside corner. And ball 4.
So Horvitz aboard via the walk.
And Eric Borschel is the courtesy runner over there for the catcher Horvitz. Spencer Campbell, the batter.
Spencer has walked. Stole a base, scored a run. Singled and scored a run.
And struck out in his 3 previous plate appearances. And strike on the outside corner. Ryder with the lead. And in there for a strike to Campbell. Top of the 7th. Trevians trying to finish off. Get their first win of the season. In their second game of the season, foul ball. And swinging a bit, strike 3.
So 2 away.
And Eric Nicholas, the batter.
Up next, number 28, Eric Nicholas.
Here's a strike. Throw to first, runner back. And outside the ball. To Nicholas. Well outside the ball. The delivery. Fly ball. Left fielder. Moving over. Waits. And whoopsie. One hands it. But nonetheless makes the out. And we go to the bottom half of the 7th inning with the new Trier Trevians leading this one 6-3 over Briercrest Christian in Tennessee.
Leading off, Saints.
And Connor Shamblin
Number 2, Connor Shamblin.
leads it off, and he's had a pretty good day at the bat. He's walked twice, doubled in his 3 previous plate appearances. Scored 1 of the 3 runs for Briercrest. And another new pitcher on the mound for the Trevians. The lock and the load inside the ball. And Peter Schultz on the mound. And strike. Peter, 6'2" right-hander. Junior. 6'2", 6'3", somewhere in there. Outside the ball. And strike on the outside corner. Scooped in and triangle shot. Single. Between the 3 fielders going after it. And officially 2 for 2 on the day for Shamblin.
And here's Parker Jordan. Swing and a miss. Strike. And a ball. And Schultz delivers, and a hot shot foul outside of third. Down in the corner, out in the street. And that's going to drop in for the base hit in front of Francis Fay.
And 2 on. And nobody out. And Christian Satterfield, the batter. That one's fouled off.
Fly ball on the giddy up. And over to get it. Whoa! Bit interesting, but over to get it was Eric Nicholas for the out. And that's one away. Here's Cole Staples. And he goes fishing in the Mississippi River for that one. As long as we're down in Memphis, we'll change it for. The look back, the delivery. Yeah, swinging a bit straight. And swinging a bit straight 3.
So that's 2 away. And Logan Burke,
The batter gets hit.
and the bases are loaded with 2 out.
Our next batter.
And Trey Harrington, the batter. And he fouls one off. And takes a strike on the inside corner. They look in, set to the outside by Horvitz, and comes in and strike 3, and the ball game is all done over. And the Trevians win their first one of the season, 6-3, and we'll be back in just a moment to wrap this one up.
As usual.
of North Shore High School Sports. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Plan to arrive. Don't drink and drive. A message into public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Final word on this ball game for the new Trier Trevians. 6 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They were struck out 8 times. Walked 6. And 5 hit batters. They got hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 hit batters. In addition to those 6 walks they received. The Trevians left 9 on base, and they had 3 stolen bases. For the Briercrest Christian Saints, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Trevian pitchers struck out 6. They walked 4. And the Saints also left 9 on base. So that'll do it for us for this ball game. Stick around for more baseball on our network. We'll be here all during the spring and summer. We've just started our baseball season. And for all of us here at the network, we say as always, thanks for watching and so long, everybody.